oftentimes what I see organizations doing, you can see it on the headlines of HBR and sort of any of the major publications right now. They're struggling with the question of like where people are working. Like they're still in hybrid. They're asking, where do we work? How do we engage in work? And how do we fix scope? The real challenge I see people engaging in is their relationship to work itself. How are they engaging with work itself? And that is fundamentally a people question. What do I mean when I say how are people engaging in work? I mean that there's studies that have shown that your manager has a greater impact on your mental health than your therapist. Equivalent to your spouse or nearly close. Like why I left my law job to be a therapist thinking I was going to help people's mental health is now beyond me because of that research. And so as we engage with the question of how we work, I'm talking about how we connect as people. The future of work isn't necessarily the bottom lines and the productivities. The organizations that are going to be at the forefront of the discussion are ones that build care, connection, and community consistently enough to retain talent. And that is all within the realm of soft skills. Trish, I'm curious what you have to say about this one.
Well, first of all, I call them hard skills because I think they are the hardest thing for us to learn and then apply. And what we know is great leaders have excelled in mastering those hard skills or soft skills, if you will. You know, when I think about it, one of the things that's really, you said something that really triggered some thought in me is I do believe people leave their bosses. They don't leave the company. They leave the experience that is creating them pain or difficulty or where they don't feel supported or valued. People leave those environments in today's time. And this is why it's urgent. We're having this conversation this week and at the beginning of the week, because this says we need to stop. We've got to really focus, and developing people is critical to the overall success of the company. And those in management, those in leadership have to know that it's serious. It's a serious role, and retention relies heavily on their expertise in that space.